Hi guys, good morning and welcome back to Jay's Kitchen. So today I'm going to be making breakfast and we're going to be making pancakes. So what pancakes? I'm going to be making Nutella stuffed pancakes. So basically we're going to put Nutella layered in the pancakes. So I'm going to show you what we need to make the pancakes from scratch. So the first step would be to freeze the Nutella. So we're going to be freezing them in small discs so that when we actually pouring the batter of the pancakes on the pan, we are going to add in the disc into the pan. So this is going to be a very quick process because the Nutellas will actually melt. So you have to do it fast before they actually melt, and then you have to cover them with another batter of pancake batter. So let's do the first step first. So we're going to be needing Nutella, a parchment paper, and also a baking sheet. So let's see what we need. So as you can see here, I have my baking sheet, and then also I have a parchment paper. So we're going to put this on top, and I have my Nutella here. So what we're going to do is we're going to scrape the Nutella. Try to make about 7 to 8 disc. So we're going to drop it here, dollop a little bit here. Okay, and then we're actually going to spread this a little bit. You don't want to make it too thin or too thick. Making it too thin will actually make the Nutella disc break, and if we're making it too thick, it's probably going to splatter all over. So you don't want it to be too thin and too thick. So I guess this is just good. So just make a round, like a round disc. So that wasn't so bad, was it? So we're going to do about 7 to 8, the same thing like how we did this. Here. So we're going to put it on top, and we're going to do it like this. So I'm going to show another one. So we're going to take the Nutella, scrape everything, and I'm going to take more from here. Okay. And then we're going to take this and dollop a little bit here. Okay. See. Okay. So let's dollop this here. And then make it into a round disc, not too thick and not too thin. So make it into a round disc like this. Okay, so we're going to do 7 to 8 just like this. Try to fill up a little bit on the tray. So as you can see, I've got 8 dollops of Nutella. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop this into the freezer, and we're going to wait for about 2 hours to get this frozen up. So you basically have to start this a little bit early. I mean, it depends. You can always do it 1 or 1.5 hours, but I like to do it for 2 hours to make it really hard. So I'm going to put this in the freezer, and after 2 hours I'm going to come back and start making the pancakes. So my Nutella dollops are already into the freezer. So we're going to wait for about 2 hours, and while I'm waiting, I'm going to prep the ingredients for the pancake. And once the Nutella has hardened up into disc, we are going to remove it, and then we're going to put it back into the freezer. And then while we're making the pancake, we're going to take it and we're going to be using it. So I will see you after 2 hours. Hi guys, so we're back after 2 hours. So what we're going to do is, before we see the Nutella disc in the refrigerator, in the freezer, so what we're going to do is we're going to prep the ingredients to make the pancake batter. So these are the ingredients we need to make the pancake batter. So I have my all-purpose flour. We'll be using about 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour, and I've got baking powder, sugar about 4 tablespoons, vanilla essence, egg, and also milk. So the milk, egg, and also my vanilla essence will be my wet ingredients, and the rest will be my dry ingredients. Let me prep the ingredients and then we can start making it. So I've prepped my ingredients here. As you can see here, I have 4 tablespoons of sugar, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, and I've got a pinch of salt here. I've just added in for seasoning, and I've got 1.5 cups, as you can see here, of all-purpose flour. And then for the wet ingredients, I have my 1 egg here, and I've got 1 cup of milk, and also I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence into the egg mixture. So what we're going to do is, before we combine this together, let's check on our Nutella disc. So as you can see here, my disc has gotten hard. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to gently peel them. As you can see here, it's out. But don't forget, it will actually melt if you leave it out too long. So what we're going to do is, we're going to gently take it out and leave it in the tray itself. Okay, so now everything is out. We're going to leave it in the tray, and when we're actually making the batter and cooking it, we're going to add it in back. So let's put this back into the freezer. So I've got my dry ingredients here, where I'm going to add in the all-purpose flour here inside together. And then we're actually going to give it a nice mix to mix together the flour, the sugar, and also the baking powder together with the salt. Okay, let's give it a nice mix. And then we're going to make a slight hole in the middle. Okay, and then we're going to add in our 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence to our egg batter. So it's 1 teaspoon I'm going to add into the egg. And then I'm going to add in my milk together with the wet ingredients. And then I'm going to mix this batter till the egg is well combined with the milk. Make sure you get that egg breaking off. And then what we're going to do is, we're going to pour it into the wet dry ingredients. So let's pour it in. So right now what we're going to do is, we're going to make sure we gently mix this until it doesn't have any lump at all. So once you see that it's lump free, you can stop whisking, as you don't want to over mix it. So just keep mixing it. Just make sure you keep mixing it until it's lump free. So if you feel that the batter is getting too thick, you can take some milk and then just add 1 tablespoon at a time. So I'm adding it 1. So we're going to mix it. So until you want a very battery consistency. So I still feel it's a little bit thicker. So I'm going to add in 1 more tablespoon of milk. Okay. So keep mixing it and keep adding in until you feel that you've got the right consistency. So as you can see, my consistency is just nice without any lumps. This is the better consistency that I want. So I've actually added in 3 extra tablespoons of milk. So it's 1 cup of milk with 3 tablespoons of extra milk. So right now what we're going to do, we're going to start making the batter. So I have my copper pan that's heating up here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put in some butter. So I'm just going to add in a little bit. And I'm going to heat it up. And we're going to allow it to swirl the pan. And allow it to melt. So once the butter is melting, remember that the heat should be on medium heat, not on high and not on low. So we're going to try to get this to melt like this. Okay. So I'm going to grab a spoon, 1/4 cup of spoon, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1/4 cup of batter. As you can see here, 1/4 cup of batter, and I'm going to pour this on top of the pan and try to make it into a round pancake. Okay, and at this point I'm going to run to my refrigerator and grab one of the chocolate discs. So I'm going to add this into here, and we are going to take another 1/4 cup and cover this. Make it into a round thing and get it to well combine. Okay, so we're going to wait for this to cook because my heat is on medium. So we're going to allow this to cook before we flip it over. So after a couple of minutes of frying, what we're going to do is we're going to flip this gently. Oops. So we're going to flip this gently, and we're going to wait till the other side actually browns. So we actually flipped this once it's cooked at the bottom. So we flip this, and right now we're going to allow this to cook on the other side, and then we'll give it a couple of minutes to cook on the other side too. So our pan is cooked on our pancake is cooked on both sides. You can see here. So I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and put it on another plate, and we are going to continue with until all the batter is done. So we're done with our final pancake here, and then we are ready to eat. So this is my end result of my Nutella stuffed pancakes. So you can always choose to add in some maple syrup. It's totally up to you, but since I already have chocolate inside, I'm not going to be adding any maple syrup. It's just the strawberries. So I'm going to cut a piece and show you how it looks like inside. So this is the Nutella stuffed pancakes. You can see it's so yummy. So fully Nutella melted. So this is the most yummiest, and we love it, topped with strawberries, and also you can add in some maple syrup. Thank you so much for watching my video on how I made Nutella stuffed pancakes. So if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Please drop me a comment and let me know how it turned out. And don't forget, share it on your social media and among your friends. And don't forget, if you're a new subscriber visiting my channel, Hummingbird Mama, please click the subscribe button that's below this video. And also don't forget to press the notification bell so you'll always receive an email notification whenever a new video is uploaded on my YouTube channel. So till I see you in my next cooking video, take care and have a good day.